For me, it has to be Dan Quinn. And I was surprised because Mina and I talked a little bit about this. Mina brought it up last week, and I kind of co-signed that it's possible. Unfortunately, guys, you're talking about a candidate who was not the first choice with a first-time owner, a first-time GM, and a rookie quarterback. Maybe I'm the stupid one. Explain to me why this isn't a volatile situation that would result in perhaps, I'm not saying anybody is likely to get fired year one. It's actually an uncommon occurrence. I'm just asking, explain how there isn't a scenario which leads towards a week 11 firing if everything goes wrong. That they're going to say, hey, we love Dan Quinn. We believe in his vision. Like, explain to me how you can rule that out in May of 2024.
And this is so different than any recent situation that Dan Quinn's been a part of. Because when he got to Atlanta, Matt Ryan was in his 7th year and had already made Pro Bowls and been on playoff runs before that. And then, you hire Kyle Shanahan, who, as we've seen, has been one of the defining coaches of this past decade of football. This is not that, man. This is not that. And I remember when I was, watching all these Dan Quinn Falcons games, because that's my team. You'd end up in so many of these circumstances like, dude, what is going on here on defense? This is not good because Cliff is no Kyle Shanahan. And Jaden Daniels yet is not as good as Matt Ryan. So I absolutely think this is a disaster scenario this season where they're looking at like 2-9 going into, November and December. It's like, whoa, this guy wasn't even our first choice. We might have messed up here. Let's rectify that. And I also think, these guys who are getting into the ownership game on the NFL level, like David Tepper, the Walton family, they have so much money that it's not really a big deal for them to take the hit and fire someone a little bit early and kind of keep it pushing to something that I want. So I think this is, like, I'm with you. I think this is a very tenuous, volatile situation, and I hate it because I think DQ is a good guy, but it's easy to see where this goes south pretty quickly.
Completely agree. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying it's likelier than other scenarios. I don't think it's going to happen in Tennessee. Answering the question, Dan Quinn is the most likely candidate.